This reading is for Capricorn. This reading is for Capricorn. Thank you so much for all the likes, all the views, all the subscribers that I have. It really, really helps out my channel since I'm the new kid on the block. It really does help out my channel, and I thank you. One more card. Oh, thank you. Okay, so yours is very similar to the Sagittarius reading as well. Yours is is going to be very similar to the Sagittarius reading. So if you choose to, you can watch the Sagittarius reading also. You have the Star in the reverse. You have the Sun in the reverse. You have the Ten of Wands in the upright. And the Four of Wands in the upright. So, at the beginning of the week, it feels like some of you out there are going for job interviews and you are on a journey to get a job, to get ahead. Some of you have put your name in for a position that is higher than what you're in right now at work. And some of you have handed in some kind of seminar, some kind of papers that you want looked over. And some of you are heading to the bank to clear up some things that have to do with your finances, or it has to be to renew your mortgage. You are opening up the door to a higher power at this time with the door open to spirit. You're asking for a little bit of help with this because you're at a standstill. You know you have some big challenges ahead of you. Yin and yang. You have sometimes you have good things that happen for you, sometimes that you have bad things that happen to you. And for you, you're thinking that the more negative things that you see coming for you, you think that you're going to just get more of the same. And it's like with the Ten of Wands, you're working really, really hard to get ahead. You are truly working hard to get ahead. Because you can see further than what's in front of you. You know that the harder that you work and the more that you work now, the better it's going to be. In a couple of months, a couple of weeks, and a couple of days, you know that if you put the time in right now, that you'll get further ahead. And although you're giving up it could be energy, it could be your fun times, your entertainment, and you just have to set your mind and work. And even though sometimes it's backbreaking, you're looking towards having a happier future. You know, some of you could be older, like myself. You could be older and be looking at, hey, I don't have a pension. So you've got into RSPs, or you have some kind of savings that you're saving up for the next 20 years so that you have something when you retire. So you're working really hard right now because you're working towards some goal. And you know, you have an angel that is looking to help you with your third chakra, which I do believe is your third eye, and is helping you see yourself going towards the future. And that's Camus. I'll let you look at it. You know, and 37 could mean something to you as well. You could be 37 and thinking about, you know, you want to be able to retire at 55, and you can't see that happening if you don't work your ass off right now. And some of you out there, you have to work really hard right now before the fall comes, because you know that there's not going to be enough hours at work to be able to do in the fall. So you're trying to work as much as you can right now so you can relax a little bit in the fall. And you're just asking Spirit or God for a little bit of extra strength at this time, because you're actually feeling your age. I know that's sad to say, especially if you're 37, because I'm a lot older than that. but you're starting to feel your age, and you're looking for some strength, or the work that you're doing is like in a warehouse and it's getting really, really hard right now. Some of you work for Amazon that are watching this. But you see possibilities in your life coming for the work that you're doing. And this makes you continue on, and it makes you go forth. Now, the only light that you see right now is with a female energy. She is very strong in your life, and she holds your heart. So a lot of this work that you're doing is so that you could buy her nice things, even though this type of a person does not always like you buying them stuff. You like to work hard for that as well, you know? And sometimes you feel like you should spend more time with this person because you don't want them to leave, because they're holding your heart and you feel a little bit tied up. But you know, there is some rejoicing that is coming soon for you. There is some good times. Somebody's going to a birthday party soon. Somebody is having some kind of anniversary that's coming up. But I see more that there is a birthday party that's coming up. Maybe that's why you're working so hard, is because your partner's having a birthday soon and you want to treat them really special. And you know, with the Capricorn, they actually know the value of money, so they use their money wisely. If you have to work your butt off to get the things that you love, you will do that. And you appreciate the fact that you can do that. So yes, you're working really hard because you're working towards something. And you know you're going to get it. And you spend a little bit of money towards a way. And you value money. You know, you're not silly with it. You value with it. You're not a fool with it. And some of you out there are masculine. It doesn't mean that you have to be female or male. It just means that you're masculine. Okay? And it says man holding a coin, but it's masculine energy holding a coin. Does not mean you have to be a man to be holding a coin. So some of you do have a little bit of a savings that's going to catch you like a safety net. So yes, you're working your butt off, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to have money. You just see something further in the future. You see something that you're working on towards the future, because if you work really hard right now, you can relax in the future. You have a strategy to it. You know exactly how you want to plan it out, and you're putting it into action, which not too many people do. And you're trying to balance everything out so that you are able to set forth on the sites that you seek. You know, next 20 years for you, and you want to retire, you know, if you're 37 years old, next 20 years, that puts you at 57. You know, not very many people can retire in their 50s like that. So, you know, you could give yourself a good pat on the back. If you're working your butt off and that's what you seek, you will find. You just don't want to lose the person that's holding your heart right now for working your butt off. And if you know, if they don't understand, then it's not worth it. You know, it's really not worth it. You can see how your plan's working. It's like you can see it. It's like you have an ability that you can see towards the future. You know that if you keep on going, you will eventually get towards what you want. And just like the Sagittarius reading, you have the Archangel Gabriel as well, where they're putting the horn out to hark the angel sings. You know, you will be able to get ahead. If you set out to do what you want to do, you will get ahead. Cornucopulus, you will, something that you don't expect will happen. Maybe you'll be able to retire sooner than you think. Thank you very much, Capricorn, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.